We're talking about today is something called locking your background in Jamboard. And this is a new feature that will allow you to actually pull up a background so the students can interact with it. So can I lock the background in Jamboard? The answer is yes, you can. So the students can then write on top of that, right on the Jam. So this is a new feature and you can import any images that you have and you can customize those using the Save Frame feature. And we'll talk about how you can do that. So with this new background feature, you can really import any image that you have access to. So to access Jamboard, you'll go to that waffle, your app launcher, and you'll click on that and then you'll scroll down to Jamboard. And that has the J here, Jamboard. And then what you'll do is you'll click on the plus button, which will give you a new Jam. And the new feature that we're talking about today is the set background feature. That's the new feature that Jamboard has. And Jamboard always had these backgrounds, but now you can actually upload your own background, your own images for the students to interact with. And you can upload them from basically anywhere. You can get it right from your machine. You can get it from a camera, from a Google image search, from Google Drive. So you can actually go right to Google and find your image as well, and then have the students interact with it. So suggestions for sizing, you can add the image to the Jam, then you can adjust the size of it, and then you can save the Jam frame as an image if you want to add more to it. And we'll show you how to do that in a minute. But what if you want to add even more to the image, like adding directions, adding sticky notes, saving the Jam frame as an image is what you would do to add those directions and lock those in. So the first thing you'll do is save the frame and then add it on a new page as an image if you're adding more to your background. So you would hit these three buttons and then you would hit Save Frame as an image. Also, this is the website where all of those tutorials will be located, and I'll attach that to the email as well. But what we'll do now is we'll actually go to the Jamboard and show you how to do this live. So you'll click on that waffle and then you'll scroll down to your Jamboard right here. And then you'll want to start a new Jam. So the Jamboard is great because the students can interact with it live and you can have all of your students on there. You may have to double them up if you have over 20 students in one shot because you can only get 20 boards, but you can still put 2 on a board and have them work together. So then you hit plus, and this will give you a new Jam. Now, these are the features that we have always been with Jamboard, but this is the new feature. You hit set background. They always had these backgrounds, but now you can upload a background. So if I want to upload a background, I would hit Google image search and say if I want them to fill out a KWL on a topic, if you're introducing a topic. So then I would hit that KWL and I would set frame as background. So now this is a background that the students can't move and they have to fill in. So they would take their sticky notes or text boxes and they would fill in with whatever topic you want. And then you can keep adding, duplicating that and giving that to each student, or you can pair them up in teams of 2. Now, say if you want to customize this a little more and put some text on there, put some images, but you want the students to not be able to manipulate that. So then you would hit this text box and you could write the topic as life cycle. And then you can put sticky note right here and write directions with your team member, fill out KWL, 3 for each, something like that, so they have the directions. And you can even add, so the directions are here, you can make it smaller, larger, pick your color. You can add an image. So if you hit add image, hit Google image search, and then I type in life cycle. It could be on whatever topic. Find your image that you want, click on it, and then hit insert. You have that here. So if you want to start giving this out to the students, they can still manipulate these pictures and everything. They can't manipulate this because we just set this as a background. So if you want to just go with this one, that's fine. But if you want to add a little bit more to it and not let them be able to move it, you would just hit these 3 buttons here, save frame as image, and then it would download. See how it downloaded here? So then you would hit show in folder, and then I'll rename this as final, and then drag it to the desktop. So then we'll hit a new frame, and then we'll get a blank frame. Okay. And then we'll hit set background, find that one that you just downloaded. So you would go upload, browse, and that was on the desktop. It was called Final. And then you hit open. So now this is locked. They can't move this. They can't move the picture. They can't move the topic. The only thing that the students would be able to do is actually start filling in the chart. And then you can just keep assigning more. But I would get rid of the ones before that because they can still manipulate these. And then you can just keep adding on and give each student their jam. If you have any questions about this, please call, and have a great day, everybody.